Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hi everyone, welcome to our YouTube channel. In this video, we will discuss task 3 of NEBOSH IG August 2022 OBE, where the information to be considered for the induction training will be discussed. Now we will move towards the task 3, effectively managing contractors during work. The shift manager didn't give the contractors an induction when they arrived on site. What information should have been included in this induction? We have 10 marks available for this task. Note, you should support your answer where applicable using relevant information from the scenario. We already have the same topic in a NEBOSH IG syllabus, and it has been explained by the RRC. We will move towards the scenario first, then we will move for the answer. As per the scenario, two contractors, one of them a young worker, arrived on engines for the first time to carry out some work near to the top of staircase 10. Although they had not received an induction, they were asked to start night shift work immediately. Now, in the task, it's clearly been asked what information should be considered by the night shift manager for the new contractors. The solution is very simple. We have training opportunities as per element 3 of NEBOSH IG in section 3.2, improving health and safety culture. For new workers, we have induction training so that they become aware of the workplace. They have a clear idea regarding the various arrangements available for them in the workplace. They would get a clear idea about the hazards and risks in the workplace. So in this induction training, we have typical contents that we will include in the solution of this task. First of all, the organization health and safety policy will be discussed in the induction training. Here, we will consider specifically ABC Oil Company. They will discuss the health and safety policy with the new workers or the contractors. They will also discuss fire and other emergency procedures available in the workplace to the new workers in the induction training, so that they knows about the foreseeable emergency situation and they are mentally prepared for the actions to be taken or the procedure to be followed in case of any emergency situation. Then we have details of specific workplace hazard and controls. The general hazard and controls available in the workplace will also be discussed in the induction training. The first aid facilities and personnel, who is responsible for first aid arrangements, and where is the first aid facilities available, it will be discussed in the induction training. So in case of any injury or any issue, they will directly consult there. The location of the welfare facilities will also be discussed in the induction training, so the workers, they know the exact locations for each facility. Next, the safe movement around the workplace will also be discussed. There is arrangements for the workers so that they can walk properly without any interruption from the vehicles. Here we don't have any vehicles, but still we have unsafe access at stair 10. That's why we can discuss the same point for safe movement. Next, accident and incident reporting procedure. In case of any accident or any incident, they must know what procedure to be followed. The new contractors are not aware of the emergency procedure to be followed in case of any accident or incident. So that's why the older worker, he is just shouting at engine. Worker consultation arrangements will also be discussed in the induction training so that the worker knows what are the concerns of the management and on which areas of health and safety they can be consulted. During induction training, the general safety rules such as no smoking areas and many other rules being created by the organization will be discussed in the induction training. The use of personal protective equipments and their requirements will also be discussed in the induction training. Introduction to the safe system of work and permit system, how they can create a safe system and what is the procedure for the permit to work will be discussed in the induction training. Introduction to the risk assessment system. They will also discuss the risk assessment details with the workers or the new contractors so that they knows how the risk assessment is carried out, what are the findings of the risk assessment. The responsibility of the individual is also discussed, and there are obligations being placed by the organization on the workers or contractors, and also from the legislation as well. So they have to fulfill those responsibilities. In case the new workers or the contractors failed regarding the obligation being placed upon them, or the various facilities provided for them, in case of any violation, disciplinary procedure will be followed and they can be punished for the violation. So all of these details need to be linked with ABC Oil Company so that the learners could have greater chances of achieving full marks. I hope you could have understood the task properly. Thank you.